What's up, this is Squad 2448 with a following Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be building a large driveway here on the mowing map. We'll be using the GMC top kick flatbed to transport the tracked Bobcat and the roller over to the job site. And at the job site we do have the brand new paver, which will be laying down the asphalt. So we'll be hopping in the GMC 4500, one of my favorite GMCs, very powerful and it's very long. So that's going to be pretty helpful for us. And if we need to, we could put one of the attachments on the flatbed, but I don't think we need to today. So we'll kind of back up. We'll be attaching to the trailer, which we did convert a little while ago to FS17. You guys can see very nicely done, and it's very wide. So we'll be hopping in the Bobcat T770, the track version. We've been using the wheeled version a lot lately, so I thought we'll change it up with this one. And since we do have an attachment on the front, we will be kind of just driving it on. We'll make sure that we are centered with the ramps to prevent us from falling off, and we'll load on. And I think we'll probably go as close as we can to the front as we can, so I think we'll probably go just about to there. The roller is a very large roller, so I mean we do need to give a lot of room for it. And you guys can see it also does have dust effects, which is a pretty cool thing. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. I'm very excited for all of the very cool videos coming to the channel, and also doing awesome requested videos just like this one. So you guys can see this roller is a little challenging to control, but it is actually very large also. So take a look at that, guys. We'll get as close as we can. That's as much as I want to go. And it looks like we will not be able to fold the ramps up all the way, which is okay. We'll just kind of go as much as we can. So we'll be hopping in the truck. But you guys can see the truck is definitely squatting a lot, which means that there is a lot of weight, but the truck should be able to handle it, which is helpful. So we got the ramps loaded up. We'll kind of hop on the inside view, and we'll be heading out here, and we'll be making our way over to the new part of the town. I really do enjoy doing these building videos. We do a lot of different types, walkways, driveways, and even like areas to store boats or anything like that, which is pretty cool. But you guys can see that the truck definitely is doing a great job towing it, even though it is squatting. And I really do enjoy using this trailer. It's a very wide trailer, and one of the biggest things is the wheels are underneath and the bed of the trailer is above, which gives it even more sense. The wheels would pretty much be on the outside, and there's a limit for how wide trailers can be. But I really do like the setup we are running today. Very nice, and wow, taking this turn just a little too fast. But you guys can see this is one very nice top kick, has a pretty nice inside view, and overall one very nice truck all around. And I would also like to thank all of the modders for making these very epic mods for Farming Sim. That's very cool of them to do, and I'm very excited for featuring them in a lot of videos. And if you do have any cool mods you guys would like me to use, let me know down below in the comments. So we arrived here at the job site. We'll be turning our hazard lights on. We'll be lowering the ramp, and I actually, now that I'm looking at it, we should have loaded up the roller last, since we'll be using that kind of right before we do some paving to compact the base of it. So we'll pretty much back this off, park it right next to the paver. Alright, so we got that parked up there right before we hop in the Bobcat to do a lot of work. So it looks like we'll have to bring the driveway from right over here to just about over here, and the garage is actually over here to the right. You guys can see it's like a log cabin style house, which is pretty cool. You guys can see very nicely done garage, so we'll kind of have to bring it over here, probably just to about here, since they do need a lot of room to kind of move in and out with their vehicles. So we'll kind of walk back. We'll be hopping in the T770, which is a tracked one, and I was going to use the John Deere today, but this attachment is very heavy, even though it looks pretty small, so we definitely do need the strongest Bobcat. So it kind of looks like we have that running our LED light bar. So we'll kind of get into position here, and we'll just kind of back up as we go. Kind of lower it down and switch over to it. Guys can see it looks like we are already removing it, and wow, one pass wide should pretty much do it. all the way back, which is pretty cool. You guys can see that this is one very nice Bobcat. I do like using pretty cool mods just like this one, and this is actually one very wide driveway already, which is pretty cool also. So I think now we'll kind of start to curve it right over here, since I don't think we need to go in the front or to the left too much. So we'll kind of back up. It is a little slow, but it still does a great job. And I mean, this is by far one of the largest driveways we have built. If you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go follow me on Instagram at square2448. I do post many very cool pictures on there, also updates for the channel, which is also pretty cool. So we'll kind of back up. We'll have to go right along the garage door, and then I think we'll kind of do one more section, and then that's almost pretty much it for kind of removing the grass. But compacting the grass will be compacting the dirt, making it very nice, will be a little bit more challenging. So I think we'll kind of come over here, make this turn just a little bit easier by making it wider, and also kind of making the back section wider, because it must have some toys and some pickup trucks to go along with it, which is pretty cool. Mowing map version 2 is still in the works. I do have a few more buildings I will need to place, but it should be released within the next month or so. We are actually on version 2 today, and it looks pretty cool, but we aren't on the new section of the map just yet. But we will also be adding a few more shops, which should be pretty cool. So you guys can see that we got the majority of it done. I mean, this is one very large driveway. It's going to be pretty good for the homeowners. So once we are done with this pass, I mean, that's probably it for the Bobcat. Yep, that's going to be it. So we'll kind of switch over. We'll be raising it up. We no longer need this tool, but I mean, it did a great job for us. We're going to switch back to it, kind of disable it so that it will not do it anymore. And I think we'll kind of automatically kind of start to load it back onto the trailer since we no longer need it, and it kind of gets it out of our way and back on, especially when I really do not want to keep hopping in and out of equipment, turning them on when we could easily kind of do it right now. So we pretty much loaded this on. That looks to be good. There is a lot of weight on the front of the trailer, and you guys can see the truck is squatting a lot. But next up, we'll be hopping in the roller and we'll be compacting. We'll definitely turn the roller on, and it does a great job compacting, which is pretty cool. I think we'll probably have to do just around like 2 passes either side, and then that should pretty much be it for this area. But I mean, this is one very, very fast roller, which makes it even more efficient for us, which is awesome. I do like being efficient, getting a lot of work done, and completing a project in a video if possible, and that's what we always strive for. So we'll pretty much try to turn around here and go back. But it looks like the pass that it's cultivating is not that large, so this might take us a little bit longer than expected. I really do like the roller a lot. It does give out a lot of dust, which might need to be worked on, but I really do like it a lot, and maybe fix the dust so that it will not pretty much be kind of going off as we are just transporting it, everything like that. But you guys can see this does one very nice job. We'll just kind of have to do one more pass in the center, but wow, that's awesome. And once we do compact it, we'll be laying down the asphalt, and if we do not compact it, guys, the asphalt will not be set down correctly, and it will cause cracking and possibly need a total repaving, which we do not want to do. We want to do it correct the first time. You guys can see right behind us is very nicely done. Now this should be really gravel. If we were to put gravel down, we would not be able to pretty much pave over it with that mod. So that's why we do not use gravel, but it's pretty realistic to put road pack or gravel. So it looks like we only have a few more passes left over here, which is pretty cool. And I think we'll kind of go along and kind of clean up some of the edges also that we did pretty much not go on. We always want the entire job complete to the best that we can. And I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know down below in the comments what other types of videos you guys would like me to feature on the channel. I am looking into more and more games for the channel featuring Gold Rush, and I believe that there is also a pretty cool new game coming out that is very similar to Spin Tires also. So it's going to be pretty cool featuring that on the channel, and also Real Farm and all of those cool games. So you guys can see we did a great job compacting. So up next we'll kind of be turning this off, and I think we will pretty much load this on. That way we do not have to keep kind of turning it back on. And once we kind of do that, I think we might head back over to the shop. And we'll kind of load this up. That looks to just be about good. I mean, take a look at how close we got it, guys. That is very, very close. One of the closest I've ever gotten in equipment. So up next, we'll kind of turn our beacon lights on. We'll be bringing this over, and we do need to extend it out to just about the area. So we'll kind of start extending it out. And I think that we also do have to lower it down, kind of do good. And usually you would kind of unload asphalt into the front of this machine. That would be very realistic for us to do, but we are unable to do that. We'll be continuing down the driveway. As you guys can see, this is very nice asphalt. Now we really should be compacting it, but it kind of already comes out compacted, which is pretty helpful for us. So we'll kind of go right around the turn here. There's a little bit of grass kind of interfering just a little. There's a few spots we will also have to touch up. So we'll kind of back up. We'll get this last few spots right along the house, and we'll kind of also kind of pretty much try to turn, but it's a very small area to turn this pretty large equipment. So we'll kind of back up here, and we'll just do a 360. Wow, take a look at that. That pretty much worked out really well for us. We'll kind of turn around again, but you guys can see this is one very nice paver. I really do enjoy using awesome mods just like this one. So you guys can see overall this was one very large driveway we put together today, removing the grass, compacting it, and doing the final paving. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. The driveway came out very good. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.